I wanted to clarify what I screamed earlier. I screamed the word yes. I was just really excited. But my parents immigrated here with basically no money from Vietnam.
Okay, because you said your parents were super rich from Vietnam. You screwed up my moment, man.
I know, I'm so sorry. I was just really excited.
So just to be clear, they came with almost no money from Vietnam.
Yeah, and now we
honestly, God bless your parents. They're great patriots. I'm glad you're here. So
we own our own private business, and I'm a living example of why white privilege does not exist. So let me get to my point. I'm a 17-year-old high school student.
Wow.
I drove an hour over here just to see you. I'm a member of the Turning Point USA chapter at my high school, and we actually hope to get Isabel Brown there soon. So my question is whenever I try to open up controversial topics at my school, no one ever really wants to talk about it because they just don't want to. And my question is it because politics just aren't for everyone or not? And should there be a age to when people should be able to talk about and have these conversations about politics?
All ages should talk about it. Only we shouldn't lower the voting age, though.
Yeah.
That's a very bad idea. But we should not lower the voting age. But I just want to applaud you, man, for your leadership at Turning Point. And I'd say, look, just look around, though. Look how promising this. People are standing here for hours just to hear about political, philosophical debates. That's a good thing, regardless of where you approach these issues. In high school, honestly, enjoy the fact that not everyone wants to talk about politics all the time, because it's actually kind of refreshing to hear that there's still a remnant of that. But
yes and no, I would say. And I just wanted to ask, this is a bit of an extreme example, but what age should the conversation be opened up, though, through politics? Like, should 8th graders be talking or debating about abortion?
Yeah, I think that probably 12 years old. Let me think. 12 would be 5th or 6th grade. I think 5th or 6th grade is where politics should start to be discussed. Yeah.
Okay, and then
but not too deeply, like a surface level. Yeah.
Yeah, and then my final question is for people who are still learning and growing their minds, like me, I'm 17. What would your advice to be for people who just want to debate more? And
yeah. So debate less and read more. So you got to read at least 100 books a year. Okay? 100 books a year. If you aren't reading 100 books a year, you're not serious about your intellectual journey. You might say that's too many. You can listen to them too, right? Spend less money on booze, alcohol, drugs, and nightclubs, and more money on audiobooks.
Okay.
Your life will be better. Okay. Trust me. I try to be a living example of that. I try to read 100, 120 books a year. I'm always listening to stuff, always reading stuff. I don't remember it all, but I remember a fair amount of it, and it just creates you into a happier, deeper, wiser person. And the more you dedicate yourself to reading, debating will become easier.
Okay.